Hi guys, so I decided to make this video today on Weight Watchers and why it works for me. Everything I say in this video is completely my personal opinion. It's just me giving my thoughts on the program and letting you know why it works for me individually. I make no assumptions or opinions for anyone else. So I decided to start this journey in February of 2012, and the reason why I decided to just go ahead and do it, I got to a point in my life where I was just, as they say, sick and tired of being sick and tired. And a good friend of mine had actually asked me, we were discussing like weight loss plans, and he was actually thinking about getting on a plan himself. And he had asked me if I had ever been on Weight Watchers, which I hadn't ever tried it before. So I decided to go on the Weight Watchers website and do some research and figure out what it was all about. I even came on here on YouTube and searched videos on people that had been on the program and seen some before and after pictures and decided to give it a shot. I will say, when I first started this program, it wasn't easy. It's not easy now. There are days when I'm like, why am I even still doing this? But in the beginning, it was definitely not easy. You go from eating whatever you want to having to portion control and measure everything. And, you're restricted to a certain amount of intake every day. I mean, they give you weekly cheat points, which is great. You can break it up every day during the week, or you can save it for special occasions, or you can do like I do and save it for the weekends. Weekends are a little bit tougher for me, as it's more like sociable, time, and you tend to want to, if you're hanging out or whatever, like you tend to want to eat more. So that's just what happens with me anyway. I will say that on this journey, I've learned a lot about food. I've learned a lot about myself. You learn how to give and take, choose your points. I've learned that high calorie drinks, sugary drinks are just not worth the points for me. I'd rather use the points towards food, towards snacks, than to just drink it. I really don't think drinking my points is going to do anything for my hunger. So that's what I've learned. I've also learned to incorporate a lot of vegetables, which before I was not into vegetables that much. I was not into fruits that much. But on the Weight Watchers Points Plus system, most fruits and vegetables have no points. So you learn how to incorporate more fruits and vegetables to, fill yourself up more. I learned a lot. Like I said, this journey has taught me, continues to teach me so much. But I will say this, out of all the programs that I've seen, there haven't been many that I've tried. But I find that this one works for me. I mean, you can eat real food, If you want to go have fast food, you can have fast food. But you have to take into account the points that are, for each thing that you choose to eat. And everything that you're putting into your body, you learn how your body reacts to it. You learn that, for some fast food, I've noticed that my body will be like tired, sluggish. Is that what I want to do? No. So most of the time I say no, or if I do give into it, I know that I have to suffer the consequences of it. And, like everyone, I've had my downfalls where I haven't been the greatest in my eating, but I will say that I track everything that I eat. Everything that I eat, I track, because I have to hold myself accountable at the end of the day. And it's good to have a diary of the things that you eat where you can go back, if you gained 2 or 3 pounds this week, you can go back and say, okay, I gained 2 or 3 pounds because I ate this, I ate that. I mean, there are certain things that have like a low point count, but it could be high carbs or high sugar, and it's going to be reflected on the scale, unfortunately. But I do find that because you're weighing in weekly, I go through Weight Watchers online. I don't do any meetings. I've never been to a Weight Watchers location. I do find that because you weigh yourself in weekly, there are times when I feel like the scale is like holding me. Like, it's like I'm a prisoner to it. Like, I find that the number on the scale will determine everything for me sometimes. It'll determine my mood. It'll determine how good I eat for that week, because you weigh yourself in at the beginning of your Weight Watchers week, when you get your full set of cheat points back and you're back to 0 on your activity points, which you also earn activity points, I forgot to mention. Whether you're walking, dancing, exercising, playing on the Wii with your kids, cleaning, any activity that you do, you basically log and you earn points, and they become like cheat points that you can use at any point throughout the week. When everything resets and you weigh yourself in, I feel like sometimes, like I said, I become like a prisoner to the scale, which shouldn't be the case, but a lot of the time it is. And it's bad because sometimes when you gain weight, it may be because you're working out a lot. Maybe you're gaining muscle. Maybe you're losing inches, but you're not losing weight. And it becomes so frustrating. So frustrating. This week's weigh-in, I don't even want to talk about. I'm not happy with it. I will mention it in my next update of the Holiday Accountability Challenge when I talk about my weigh-in. So I won't get into that right now. But I just feel like, not like I want to completely give up, but I feel like I just want to stop weighing myself, which I shouldn't, because I know if I stop weighing myself, I'm going to want to stop eating right, because I'm not going to feel like, okay, I have to work towards seeing a number, and that's going to be a problem for me. But yeah, on this program, I've learned a lot, and I feel that it works for me because I could still eat plenty of regular food that everyone else eats when I go out with their friends or whoever, family. I don't feel deprived. There are days when I feel, of course, I feel deprived. Like, there are days when you want to eat more and you can't, but that's a part of life. And if you want to lose weight, like, there's some sacrifices you have to make. But I feel like Weight Watchers is really for me. I don't believe in fad diets. Fad diets just don't work. Like, if you think going on like a diet where you're drinking 2 shakes a day and just eating 1 meal, yeah, it'll be great. You'll lose 10, 20 pounds in a week. But guess what? The minute you go back to eating solid, regular food, that weight is going to come right back. And usually when people lose weight and gain it back, you end up gaining back the weight you lost, plus like another 10, 15 pounds. Or diets when it's just like you're restricting yourself, like you're going down to too few calories. Like, I don't feel that works for me. That's just not realistic for me. And what's not realistic for me, I'm not going to stick with. So yeah, I'm really glad that I decided to join Weight Watchers. And here we are on this journey all together. If you're on a journey, please let me know down below. I'll subscribe to your channel. Please subscribe to my channel, and we can be a great support system to one another. I'm also on MyFitnessPal. I'll put my MyFitnessPal name down below if you guys want to join me on there. And yeah, let's do this. So this is my video on why Weight Watchers works for me. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.